Oh, my cards are going to fall. I've got nowhere to put anything.
You have so much crap everywhere.
Jumper's right baggy. Not right baggy on me, but it's not. It's not sitting right because I'm in my chair. Oh, God.
Just me and thee, kid.
Tis me and you. Might be able to.
You gonna read my tarot?
Might be able to do a quickie and then get off.
You gonna read my tarot?
Can't read yours.
No.
Well, I could actually.
Hey, Diane. Hey,
Evening, Diane. Hey, Chelsea. Hope your voice is doing a little better this evening.
Hi, Linda.
Evening, Linda. Hope you're well. Welcome to our ETA family, my lovely lady. Carol, Sharon, Mick. Hey, my lovely Lorna. Hope everybody's well. So I'm just trying to fill my e-cig up before we get started. Hey, Sheila. How's everybody's Christmas been?
Heard that, Lindsay. Heard what?
Oh, goodness me. I can't get this oil in. You'll have to try and pop that bit. Oh, it's all right for now. I'll leave it.
What are you doing for?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Evening, Mike. Hope you're well. Oh, trying to get
Sharon.
myself
Hey,
comfortable. Hey, Craig. Hey, Sharon. It's red hot in here.
You put a jumper on.
I've got no t-shirt downstairs. So, as everybody's Christmas, evening, Nathan. Chelsea would have joined us, but Chelsea's got a squeak.
Squeaky.
She's squeaking. Hey, Jean.
I thought you were putting vinegar on something. Oh, when you're filling your e-cig up.
Oh, I know we're filling me e-cig up. Oh, dear. Oh, I have got tarot cards ready. Don't know what's supposed to have. Wish it's got. I'm not there at 7. It got cancelled. I'm not surprised, Donna. I know that they've cancelling so many operations. There's only a few lucky ones that have been lucky enough to get them. But everybody else, they've moved them on hold again, haven't they? Evening, Antoinette, my lovely.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. Hope you're well, my lovely. Need help?
Oh, we all.
Oh, pendulum's going. Got pendulum for later on because when we go on to cross to members,
Ben,
we'll
Lorna,
be using the pendulum.
Tracy.
Bev.
Bev.
Oh, have I missed?
Oh,
Yeah,
Bev,
Paul. But it's Bev,
Yeah.
not Paul. Did you say Tracy?
I don't know.
Hey, Bev. Tracy. Evening, Jamie. Being spoilt rotten by Ralph's family. That's really, really good.
I haven't been spoiled.
You have been spoiled just because you had to cook dinner, do all parts, and then see puddings afterwards. You did get spoiled with because you cooked yourself for dinner. That's spoiling, isn't it? There's my card. Thank you. Never had one before. You can, Linda, my lovely. In fact, pop my Linda up on screen to start with, please. No, I'm just going to put Linda up. We're not doing tarots yet for about another 10 15 minutes.
We're a bit
have
late
a chit chat.
Lindsay were having a nanny nap.
No, I had a nanny nap, but I also put a film on the telly. The Chinese for Christmas. That's really good.
Yeah, if you ever, we've just been watching a pro. Well, I've been watching a film. Lindsay
I put it on to watch.
But if you ever get a chance to watch it. It's like a documentary, and it's all.
Do you remember what it was called?
Yeah, I'm telling them about it. All footage from actual when it happened, and it's called Last Breath, and it's about a diver, a saturation diver, who. Well, I'm not going to say any more about it. But if you get a chance, watch it. It's so interesting and emotional.
It is.
Well, you don't know. You slept.
Well, no, I slept through most of it, but it were really good. Hey, oh, yeah, well done. I loads of nanny. I've had loads today. I didn't sleep very well last night. So reason I'm in my chair is because I can't move. The bike's not working today. So we're supposed to be going out, but I said to John, I weren't bothered about him going out on his own. So I thought, well, we'll have a little chat and then we'll do some tarot, see how everybody's Christmas been. Hey, Kirsty. Shh, Lindsay. I'm not going to spoil film. I fell asleep for most of it. I'm fine, sweet's just tired and no voice. Can you imagine? Not everyone wants me to lose my voice, but I can imagine a fair few would like to see me lose my vocals.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, Sophie, sorry I didn't answer your phone, my lovely. We were getting called. We were just getting ready to go live because we're running late. Evening, Ben. Concentrating on proper channel come January. Oh, that's good, Ben.
Yeah, we just been saying Yolanda were late because nanny nap. Somebody had a nanny nap.
Hey, Karen.
Now watching a film.
From Australia. Mwah. Sending your love across the water, my lovely. Evening, James. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, James, my lovely. Did I say hello to Yolanda? I don't know. Yeah, for everybody that wants a reading, if you read bottom of chat, I'll tell you when we're going to start.
I'll have to swap it over because I haven't put that yet.
You put that?
No, because we're doing the chat first, so I haven't put, please say.
Well, when John switches the bottom of the screen over, that's I've already put Linda's up because Linda's a new face at readings. So I do apologise, Linda, for you to be on screen.
There's a few new faces.
There is quite a few new faces, so welcome. Evening, Noel. Hope you're well. All the love to Ireland. Okay. Evening, Jodie. Hope you're good. So yes, so we're gonna have a chit chat about Christmas.
Christmas.
No, I'm messing. Anybody got out coming up for New Year?
Halloween next.
It's not Halloween. It's New Year. Evening, Kirsty. Evening, Diane. So who's got anything planned for New Year?
You don't really decorate for New Year, though, do you?
What?
You don't decorate for New Year.
No, we can take our tree down now. We've had Christmas.
You can bin it.
You're not binning my tree. I'm going to give my tree to a good home. Yes, escape the Linda, did you have a storm?
It was Storm Bell or something, weren't it?
Was that what were happening last night?
I don't know.
Was that what we're happening with? I've lost my pendulum again. Oh, yeah, I've found it. I know wind were bad last night. We didn't really get much at storm though. We don't seem to, do we? Don't worry, Easter eggs. How much do you want to bet, Bev, that Easter eggs are on sale that second week in January, if not before? Evening, Lisa.
Now, if you go in Tesco.
Trees or us, yes, last night. Wow. Son's birthday, New Year's Eve. Will be New Year. Oh, wow, Julie. That's the right celebration. I hope you managed to celebrate all together. And if not, I am definitely sure next year there's going to be so many celebrations. So I'm trying not to look at chat because I know Tyler's putting stuff in chat.
Chaos across the UK 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Wow. So it's all right. I'm trying not to read chat. So I've got my hand up like that. So it's blocking me from seeing chat. it's only because I can see, you don't have to remove it. I can see that, I can move my hand now. I know Tyler's putting information in. Only thing is, if I do a reading now for Tyler, because he's put all that information in and I come out with it, it's going to seem like that I've just read what Tyler's put. So that's why I'd rather nobody put any information in chat before they've had a reading. Because if you do, I have to ignore your messages just because you've already given me some information.
My messages, I won't worry about
it. I do apologise, but yeah, that's one of the best things to do whenever you're going on for any reading with anybody. Don't put anything bar from whatever they ask you to put. Thank you, Linda. I'm trying to file them down. Well, file them off. I want to change colours. But yeah, I've got chakra nails, they're called. But yeah, that's why you're all right, Tyler, my lovely. But anytime you go into any chat that does tarot, that does mediumship, that does anything, make sure you don't put much in comments or who you want to hear from or
Hey, Julie.
any information. Hey, Julie, hey, Lisa, evening, other Julie. Happy holidays. Thank you, Jamie. But yeah, and that's because the information you give, some people will use that information and base it around that person or around, I don't know, something. So that's why you
always, Yolanda,
always say nothing in the background, mumbling away in the background. Who's mumbling away? John, bless him.
Can't get a word in, that's why.
Yeah, dear. Evening, Gillian, my beautiful lady. You've not missed anything. Took my decorations down and also had a move around. I think that's what John will do over the weekend. Tree I just like up
It's
for Christmas.
Sunday now.
Oh, it's extra Monday. It's an extra day. It's an extra day weekend this week. Comment.
Well, I'll do over weekend. It's 9 o'clock on a Monday night. Sunday night.
I need fan on or I need door opening. I'm sorry, I'm having like a mini hot flush.
Well,
if you can lean forward, I can't move.
I can't lean forward something door, can I?
Just chuck fan in front of me.
Your whistle.
That's it. And press that one so it goes on coldest. Oh, thank goodness for that. So yes, so advance. I will try my best, Kirsty, as always. In fact, let me pick my other cards because I'm going to start with these ones.
Which one?
Just get energy building up in my cards.
It's freezing with that fan on.
Oh, shut up, Wingy, man. It's red hot.
Don't poke.
Been up since November, so got fed up with them. As have been up since November, but normally it don't bother me. Hey, Kelly, normally it don't bother me with Tree being up. I'll have it up till 12 days after. But
this year we bought a big telly.
Yeah.
A big telly takes most of the wall up over
on back.
There. Over there.
Hey, Rich.
Now there's not enough room for a tree.
Yeah, so we've got to I'm taking the tree down. I've asked one of daughters if she wants it, and she says no, she doesn't want it because they've just been and bought a new one this year. So
see, Chelsea says she's freezing. Turn fan off.
Give over, it's not cold. Have you got any you want to say, any news that you're going to be making or doing, or what we're going to be doing after Christmas?
I have been trying to get that Gloucester Prison uploaded onto Facebook. For some reason, every time I upload it, it keeps telling me that there's been a problem putting it on a post. So I don't know. It's under 4 hours.
Can we upload that to YouTube, do you think?
Well, we did a bit of it on YouTube, but I think majority were done on Facebook.
I'd upload it to YouTube first. I got the funnel. I bet you have, Sheila. I bet it's roasting where you on my sweets.
3 or 4 times I've uploaded it now, and it just won't let me post it. It uploads it, but then when I edit, try to like add a title, a description, everything, and then push publish, it won't publish it.
What I might do is, in between talking, I might pull a card, just a random card.
Well, sounds like a plan.
Didn't have any decorations up in the house. Do you know, I don't think a lot did this year, though. I mean, a lot at Road, around Weir Roads, they normally decorate really well. And even on our estate, as you come off as you come out of our house and onto main estate, hardly anybody's got any decorations up this week.
I am, War Dog, I might try.
It started snowing in Inverness. Oh, Lorna. Send it my way. I love snow. I don't know if I've said evening to Lisa. I'm in a nice hot bubble bath, and so I'm sharing. Thank you, Lorna. And enjoy your bath.
Years since Lindsay had a bath.
It's years since you had a bath. We've only got a shower. Can't have a bath in this house. No, wait, while Chelsea's got all her electrics done and go to Chelsea's for a bath. Right, pulling first card.
You have to wipe tide mark off us.
King of Pentacles, my lovely Linda. So I ain't got big light on.
You're closest to that.
Do you know if I knock all my cards on the floor?
For sake.
Can't, because I've got to lean and it's my left side that's got. So, Lorna, definitely something coming up to look forward to in the future. You're racing forward. You're holding your staff up high. So there's good things. There's good things coming, my lovely. I do think that there is a child in spirit, though. Not sure whether it's directly to you, but I'm not sure whether this child in spirit like a miscarriage or something, because I can see the wings, or it must have been quite a young child, because I can definitely see the angel wings around the baby. It does stem to family though, because it's holding on to part of family tree, but it's like sort of attached to you. So I'm not sure whether this would have been when you were younger, Linda, or whether this is somebody in family that's I lost a baby a while back. But good things are coming. You're feeling a bit blue at the minute. Your colour dress that you're wearing is a bit blue. So I am going to say that there is health issues going on with you, Linda. There's definitely something around, it's like two parts. Which side would it be? Would that be my right side? I think it's my right side. So it's like there's a pain here, and then there's a pain just a bit lower down. So it's like shoulder and like just above breast area. I'm not sure what that is, but there's definitely two things going on there. So it's either one that's leaning into two. You're wearing a crown on your head, so you're like, to me, if this is a health issue, you're a fighter, and you wear your crown very, very proudly. You're starting to let go of what needs to be let go of the past. It's like new, even though I know it's New Year, but it's like, you know that it's time to let everything go. You've got a very strong connection to the earth. Because I can see all the flowers and everything. And I'm not sure what cherries would mean to you, Linda, if cherries have a meaning or not, but I can see like a pair of cherries. I wonder if that's like cherubs, though. I wonder if it were twins. I'm not sure, but like I said, there's two cherries, my lovely. I hope that makes sense to you. So that's it. Evening, John P. So we're going to have another little chat now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing tarots. In fact, I'll pull another one while John's in the kitchen. And then when John comes back, we can do a chat. That's okay. Lisa. One for Lisa. We have got something exciting to tell you, though, when John gets back. Yeah. Lisa, for you, I've got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords means that you have been in some sort of a battle, or you're in battle against yourself. But to me, it does look like that there is a family member involved. Now, I'm not sure whether it's just a disagreement on. I'm not sure whether this is a bad disagreement, because there's nothing. There's nothing dark in this card, but it's more like a defiance that I'm getting from this card at the minute, Lisa. So there's somebody that might be being a little bit defiant towards either you or what you're saying. But you have really strong family roots. And I know fishing is a part for somebody, but I'm not sure the fishing is connected to. But there's also two children stepping in. I don't know whether these are in spirit or not, Lisa, because I can see the two children at the bottom. But the two children are stepping in, and it's like, I don't know whether they feel like they're getting it. It's like, you know, when you've got three children and one's always not, you don't say one's always been the favourite. One always gets away with everything, and the other two think they get away with nothing. That's the kind of thing I'm feeling. It's like our voices don't get heard because of this person. So I'm not sure what's that meaning. But to be honest, there's no, like I said, there's no negative around this. There is, now, is that a lady or a gentleman? There's somebody in spirit, though, with But I can't tell whether this is a lady or a. All I can tell you is with this person, I feel like one side of the face would have drooped. Lisa, there must have been a droop on one side of the face because the face is like showing a droop kind of thing. So I'm not sure what who that person's connected to. And also an owl. I'm not sure where an owl comes in for you. For some reason, I'm starting to see animals more in cards. So an owl must be connected to you, my lovely. I'm just going to take Lisa off. That's it. I'll put that comment up. I have 5, but only 2 at home now. Right, my lovely.
I thought we were having a chat now.
We are having a chat now. I've not put anybody else up on screen now, you see.
Morning.
So, guess what we are buying?
I will say it's good. This is great. This because I get to find out news at the same time as you guys.
You know what you're buying. I don't have to tell you.
PS5.
No.
What have we got? Have we got gravy down there?
No. What are we investing in?
PS5.
No, we're not investing in PS5. What are we investing in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to start doing t-shirts and this after in the new year.
We are. No worries, Donna.
We've still got to do some designs up. So
that's hot.
Are you expecting to be cold?
Yes. So we are going to be doing some. I'm not going to call it merch. We're going to be doing some t-shirts.
T-shirts.
I don't know. I want to do like coasters. I want some tea coasters for myself. But now we're going to be doing t-shirts. Maybe hoodies. We're not sure on hoodies just yet on where we're going to get stock from for them. But t-shirts we can. Yes, Bev. It's going to be in whatever sizes. I think what we're going to do at first is we're going to buy 2 of every size. And then sell them, hopefully, and then what we might do then, we don't know how to do it. We don't know whether to buy a couple of sizes up, do we? Or whether to take orders. But then if we take orders, it's going to be a bit difficult.
Well, what I might do is take orders. Xbox better. Yeah, but I don't play online.
That's all right, Dale. You don't have to, my lovely.
What other way to do is like check orders. No, you need another X on that.
XXX. I like 4. I'm about a 4XL though in clothes. In that.
What we might do is not take any payment to start with, but like if anybody wants to order them, they can order them. Then we'll go and get them, do them, and then
we're not taking payment. Might take a small deposit.
No,
won't you?
It depends.
Depends
what size. If it's a weird size, I know.
Yeah, take orders so you get an idea of what sizes. That might be better idea. We've not ordered thing yet till after Christmas anyway, because obviously January sales and all that.
Well, big boobies.
Who's got big boobies? Who's put big boobies? Denise. Well, that's what I need XXL for. I'm actually a size 10 off camera. Don't forget the camera puts weight on.
I said that, but then again, it put me 18 stone on, won't
it? Oh dear, I thought you said undies.
Undies?
I can do undies if you want, Sheila. Put John's face on.
Yeah, we're going to do some undies with John's face on.
Oh dear.
Ladies, do you know?
Evening, Ainsley. Yeah, just keep popping it in chat and I will pick one at random. I'll let John pick one at random.
I've been too busy watching films for the last 2 days.
No, we've done absolutely nothing. It took me a while to recover from the little drink I had. I've not even watched that live back.
Oh, bless you, Gillian. I hope you're feeling better soon.
I wasn't going to watch because of my mood. I just crept up tonight. Oh, it's snowing here. Sure. Oh, you stay on, my lovely. Please, I apologize. Don't be silly, Gillian. You're better off with all of us than sitting on your own. I promise you that. You might not be in the mood for it all, and I don't comment if you don't want, but please don't go off and sit on your own, my lovely. Like I said, we are going in members after Gillian as well, so make sure you come in, pop into members, so we can keep you going.
I presume we can hear Fifi's new toy. Oh,
I think it was Nathan. There. Nathan Few, my lovely. I've got the Queen of Cups. So again, I'm not going to say this year's on this card, but I think life in general may have been a struggle for you at time, especially when you started off on your own journey. I'm not saying it was hard because, like Fisher, there's been a lot of, how can you put it, twists and turns throughout your life, I think, my lovely. I don't know whether you found the right path when you were younger, or you've gone down different paths, but it's like you've stayed on the same path to me. But there's been I don't know what it is, and whether what you'll understand that as, but you can see all the twists and turns there coming in, and that's like from when you were younger going all the way up. But it seems like now that you're finally settled in something that you're doing. To be honest, I think you've still got a long way to go yet. I think there's still more to come, but there's definitely a long way. I'm not sure what the cup represents, so I'm not sure whether that's. Don't know whether this is to do with some form of religion, because there is a cross and then there's a cup on top. So I'm not sure whether this is a trophy, as in you feel that you've accomplished so much. But also I think there is some kind of religion in there, because I am seeing that there is like a cross under cup. So I'm not sure whether that's for you or that's just a message coming through for you. I do see that I do think you have been depressed, but I do think that you're coming over depression at the minute. You can see the blue around the back of your neck, but you can see that light coming in. So it's like that's something that's been happening. But I think you like now, I think it's one of them. If you swing your head that way, you're feeling okay. You swing your head that way and you're feeling a bit low. And it's like maybe a few mood swings going off around you, Nathan, or around you as a person, because it's definitely around the head. I'm not sure why, though. I'm not sure if it's you that feels isolated or you're isolating yourself from other people. No, there's two younger people in spirit on this card, and I think that one of them may have had these health issues with both of these two, but these would have been when I would have said you were probably teens, early 20-ish. That there must have been two people that went to spirit then, but I don't know whether they would have been friends of yours or family members of yours, but there's definitely two. I don't know what the thing to America is, but there must be a link somewhere for you, Nathan, that's linking to America or a city that is across water. I'm seeing tall buildings, so to me, is it like China that's got tall buildings as well?
China.
Yeah, well, it's not China, is it? But
everywhere's
there's a city somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there's a city and it's got really tall thing. But this one's across water, so I don't know what that's hinting for, or whether that was something that was done younger, or whether they travel. You're going to have two choices to make. But both with these two choices, if you look on one side, it splits into two, but then if you look on other, it splits into more. So I'm not sure whether this is a decision where a job's concerned, that you could go to either with one job or another job that's coming up. These are going to be coming up because they're behind you. They're not actually with you just yet. So I'm not sure what that is that's coming up, but there's definitely going to be a split decision. But both of them are going to lead on to other things, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. Is it Shanghai? I'm not sure, James, but it's like over that way.
Tokyo?
Tokyo, I think that might be it. Tokyo.
Because Chelsea's put it.
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying it's that area because there's all these like tall buildings.
Birmingham.
That's why I thought America, but because it's across water. But then it depends because it could be London. If Nathan's in America, it could be coming to us. Who knows? But it's something definitely across water. Sorry, Rach, I'm just putting you up on screen a minute. My teenager wanted serving cereal. Can I get that off? Or
Yeah, if you click it again. That's it. Now click no comments. Oh, now click no comments.
new comments. Evening, Carol, my beautiful lady. I don't know if I've said hello. I don't know if Gemma's on. I don't know if Scotty's on. I don't know.
Denise on there.
Oh, sorry, Denise. I'll leave you up there for a minute. I didn't see it really. I didn't know I'd put you up there. But yeah, so we'll put a post on for t-shirts and stuff when we get press, and then we'll decide. Is she playing with a toy? But yeah, so what else do you want to say?
I don't know.
Don't you know? No.
Why have I got what else I should be on since it's there?
No. What about working with Pendulum?
Me?
Hmm?
No, not a minute.
I'm not on about on this live, but I'm just saying, why don't you start working with your pen? Oh, I've chucked some cards
Well,
on
why don't you
the
stop
floor.
chucking cards on the floor? Well, I'm going to start terrors, aren't I?
Johnny's going to start the tarots. Evening, Johnny. Johnny's going to be doing tarots. He has bought a pack and has been working with them.
Just waiting for my new
So
pack to arrive.
Chelsea, I'm going to be learning Chelsea or teaching Chelsea how to do tarots after Christmas. So we're hoping that all three of us will be doing tarot readings more often.
Bacon and
So
black
more
pudding.
a
No, we
week.
don't want bacon and black pudding.
I'll have bacon and black pudding sandwich, James. Evening, Sandy.
I'll have a bacon bowl with
Evening,
black pudding.
Lisa. Evening, Joyce, my beauts. But yes, so we are going to be, what we're saying, yes. So hopefully there will be more tarot readings coming on, because obviously if Chelsea can do it, John can do it, and I can do it. It just means then we can do one night and have all three of us giving readings. We can do nights when it's just Chelsea or it's just John. But yeah, it's getting
Oh,
interesting.
bless you, Bev.
What's Bev put? Wish I had known a couple of years
Years
ago.
ago. I was selling my t-shirt press and cutter back then.
Oh, that's all right, Bev, my lovely. I put and got care at the age of 3. Oh, bless Nathan, my lovely. That'll be maybe twists and turns that
What?
I was talking about. Had to come off Facebook as YouTube kicked me off.
Yeah,
Really?
well, we've had to look at different
Evening,
things
Amy.
with t-shirts, because you've got all different types. You've got sublimation, you've got heat transfer, and I think it'd be heat transfer ones that we're doing for start with.
I think everybody does heat transfer though.
Sublimation ones, we're going to have to look into it a later
Well,
date.
your sublimation ones, you can tell the difference. This is what we've been reading up on. You can tell the difference between a sublimation. Sublimation. So
Well,
subulation.
don't matter. Sublimate. No, you made me forget
Right.
it now.
But there's two things.
Subulate. Oh no, I don't know. I forgot now.
So the printed ones, is this one a printed one?
Sublimation.
That's
That's a printed one.
right. So this t-shirt John's got is a printed, and you can feel you can feel it's a print. The other ones you can't feel them, can you? Because they're in with
No, it's
material.
actually printed on. It's not print. It's printed into material rather than onto it.
So when you're ironing it,
Sublimation.
if you iron a sublimation one, your print won't come off. Whereas if you iron a printed one, your print would come off or rub all over. And that's how you can tell the difference between limb sublim. Yeah, Yolanda. It's
Sublimation.
There we go. Nikki does them. Nikki does t-shirts, yes. So, but that's how you can tell the difference. So, whenever you are buying a t-shirt, just always make sure for that, because then at least you know what you're buying when you go shopping. Because I like them, but I'm just glad I don't iron them, because every time I iron them, I can guarantee you I iron them on right side. Evening, Erky Biz. Hope you're well, my lovely. Right, Denise, pull you a card, my lovely lady. So Denise, for you, I've got King of Cups. So this card, you can see you're coming out of some darker times, but your wings are starting to spread. Again, you're holding a cup in your hand, but again, there's very cold. There's a coldness. The color, it's a deep blue with you. So I'm not sure with you whether your health issues may cause you more problems or not. I can't tell that. I don't know the difference between dark blue and light blue at the minute with my cards. But I do know that my blues do let me know that there's health issues there. But I also feel you're very... I don't think you talk about your any health issues. I think because you're like, if you have a look, you're wearing the coat, you've got the collar up to the neck, and it's like that you sort of like there's a big coat of protection around you. Now, whether you're like me and you'd rather put the brave face on and everything's okay rather than let people know what's going off inside, I'm not sure. But if the health issues isn't with you, there's definitely people around you that have got really
Evening, Stuart.
Health issues, my lovely. I do, like I said, I do think you're coming out of some rocky waters. But the water now, if you start looking, is brushing up the side of the boat, so it's brushing away from you. So you are going to be coming out of that storm. Number 3, I don't know where the 3 would connect to you, Denise, but I think these 3 though could be to do with spiritualism in itself, because these are 3 strong points that you've got. So whether it's spiritualism, religion, certain things, there's been like it's just been 3. But yeah, there's definitely a connection. Not sure whether also your goblet in your hand, that's leading upwards to the sky. So I'm not sure whether you might have lost your way a little bit, and it's like now you're ready to reconnect. I mean, we all need to take a break from time to time when we're doing this kind of work, or whether even if it's of Christian, Catholic, whatever religion that you've come from, we all sometimes need to take that step back. So I'm not sure whether you've always had that belief, but it's like now you're ready to start working with it again, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. Because I do feel that there has been a little bit where you've missed your connection. Always put, hi everyone, hope everyone is well. Is that Nanny Lynn?
No,
is it
me.
Rachel? Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey dear. Hey Carol. So keep looking out for posts that we're putting up. Anybody watched any good films today? Sending love and healing sweets. Don't know which.
Doing my head in with comments.
I know. Computer at the minute, it's not showing comments, and then when it does, it misses them off. Sending love and healing. So sorry you're feeling down, my lovely lady. You know where I am. Haven't got them yet, sweets. Lindsay keeping them safe for now, but whatever, I'm sure I'll love it. You will, Chelsea. We would have brought them across, my lovely, but I'm just not well enough at minute. Evening, Stuart. Hope you're well, my lovely. Do so. What are you doing? Chatting in chat. Page your ones for you, Sophie, my lovely. I'll tell you what's funny about this card afterwards, Sophie. I do think, though, Sophie, that you're now ready to let go of the past and start looking forward. The only thing is, you've actually got to move yourself into the future. Nobody's going to do that for you. Your horse is actually facing, it's laying down, but its head's turning to the future. And you're also looking back, but your arm and your light's pointing forward. And that's where I think this is more for a future one for you. This is now where it's like you've just got to let everything go from the past, turn forward and start looking forward to what future and making plans for up and coming. You are surrounded by a lot of light. So to me, there is some really good things that are going to be coming up ahead. But if you keep hiding in or looking back to the past, these good things you're like going to miss. You've already missed a couple because you can see them where they're coming over your head that way. So you can see where you've missed a few good things that have happened. Maybe you know about them, but you wasn't a part of them for whatever reason. But there is more good things coming. So that's where you need to be heading to. Take your blinkers off, Sophie. You've got like, you're wearing like a mask over your eyes. And it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you, fool me twice, shame on you kind of thing. Is it shame? What is it?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
shame on me. So you need to take them blinkers off where somebody's concerned, my lovely. Because there's only you that can make them choices. But you've definitely somebody, I'm not going to say somebody around you, but yeah, there's definitely somebody. I don't know the gentleman is in spirit, but he would have wore something on his head. They're showing me like an image of a clown. So I'm not sure whether this gentleman would have been quite a brash, is it brash character that was like to play a joke or two or something like that stuff. But his character's definitely of like a clown character is what they're showing me. But you are surrounded by light. You are loved. Again, there's a smaller person in spirit, and I'm not sure again, Sophie, whether this is a child or not. But I think this is connected to some of your past. There is a child in the light there, or a small person, let's say. But I think this is something that this is part of what you need to let go of. They'll always be with you, because they're in that lighter bubble protecting you. But again, yeah, just move forward, my lovely. I don't know how to get a evening, James. Hope you're well. I don't know what I've put up on screen. I'll put you back on in a minute, Lisa. So yeah, anybody had any good films on today that they've been watching? Yeah. It's all right. I've got to keep an eye on YouTube because YouTube ones I don't like anybody to get overlooked. I think I've done mainly Facebook anyway, haven't I? I
don't even know if YouTube comments are coming up on it.
Yeah, Johnny's is.
They get missed a lot though because
Hibiscus, can you just? Oh, there we go. Oh, he's on Facebook.
No,
it's YouTube. Do Hibiscus and then I'll do Lisa. Oh, I've dropped a card. You have to bend and get me that one, please. Stop squeezing sausages.
They're not sausages.
Squeezing dog's toy rather than getting me a card. No, I've been counting sheep. Chelsea, have you been asleep? Have you wrapped something warm around your neck?
Dog keeps bringing.
If you put some rice in a sock,
new toy to play with.
If you put some rice in a sock and then put a bobble on top of the sock, right? Put it in microwave for about a minute. It'll heat the rice up, and then if you lay that round your neck, it'll warm your throat up.
It smells minging there.
I've been looking at them to make. Elf, Deanna. Hope you're well, my lovely. Hibiscus for you. We've got the 5 of Wands. Now, with this one, I always say with this one that there's definite like loggerheads going on somewhere, and it's definitely within the family because you can see the tree there. This is the tree. And if you look round that tree, you can see all the curves. So I'm not sure whether this has been a long time kind of battle. But it could also be with yourself that you've been in a battle. But for me, I always say, it's definitely, for me, it's family battle, if that makes sense to you. But there is somebody watching over you. And I'm not sure why, but they're like showing me. And this person is in spirit, but it's like there's something red all around them. I don't know whether they wore red or red were the favorite color. But it's different shades of red that they're showing me. But they're like overlooking whatever discussion this is going off. They're definitely like over top looking. Maybe they're showing me. I don't know whether this is something that doesn't need to be argued about. Doesn't need to be discussed. I'm not sure. But there is quite a bit of anger, I would say, and I would say this. Going back though in times would have been, it's very dark at the bottom, so I'm not sure whether this links back to childhood, my lovely, where you could have had a rough time as a child, and then this might be the battle that you've been fighting for family. There's also 1, 2, 3. There's also three more spirits in 3 more energies around you. I do think one is a lady. She must have had dark hair that come long, and there must be some kind of photo or image that you know of her where her hair comes like over her shoulder. So like when I like pull mine to the side and it comes around like that, but it's on my shoulder. It's like that kind of look. She's showing quite a young lady, and her hair's looking brown, but there's something white, something white on her head. But then there's also
your mother.
I can't tell whether this is. I think this is another lady, but there's also 2 younger energies with this lady. And again, this is connected. It's like 2 different sides of family. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Hibiscus, but it's like the lady with the dark hair is on one side of family, and the other 2 spirits and the lady in the red are on this side of family. So I'm not sure whether that's where there's been confusion between one side of family and another side of family. This is where it's coming. But to be honest, some battles aren't meant to be won, and sometimes we just have to give them up and just like walk away from them. There's definitely something coming to an end for you because the light's coming in behind. So the light's showing you the way that the path you need to choose to go on. And like I say, that's why sometimes arguments or disagreements or is like we have to go that way and remove yourself from situations rather than keep battling for ourselves, my lovely. That's what I'm getting from
well,
my
I think
sweet.
because Amanda's had to put her headphones on.
Why?
Because Fifi's playing with a squeaky toy. Her dog's got a nose on the screen looking for squeak. And she can't have one in the house.
Hey up, Simon, my lovely. Hope you had a nice Christmas day.
He's just got back from Clive's.
Oh, have you just got back from Clive's? That's good, my lovely. I need to find a way I don't scream for Lisa O'Keefe, I think it was.
You have to put a comment up, Lisa, so I can find.
Pop a comment on Lisa, watching from Australia. Evening, Karen, or afternoon, Karen, or morning. Morning, Karen. Hope you're well, my lovely. Sending love to Australia. Sending love to everybody across the waters.
If you bite my leg,
I'm just waiting for Lisa to comment. There we go. There's Lisa. It's because I put Lisa's name up on screen. Did Clive want him for dinner? Evening, Deborah. Hope you're well, my lovely.
Did Clive let Simon use his vape?
That's not Deborah. That's Deborah's up, not Lisa's. Lisa, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Page of Swords. I'll have to read hibiscuses after. Page of Swords, my love, like you're like on a balance at the minute. There's something going on around you, but you're more leaning forward than leaning back. So you're about to slide down, which I think is a good thing, Lisa. I think you've been stuck in the same place for long enough. It's time you shuffle yourself forward and take that leap. You've got your sword out, so you're ready for the changes to come. There's a lot of purple coming from the skies above. So to me, the purple is a very it's gone again. The lilac, sorry, the lilac colours coming down from the cloud to me are a very warm colour. So now's the time to make that move and follow your intuition. I know there's a few health issues, Lisa, going on. And I know that sometimes I'm not sure who it is that has the swelling in the legs.
I didn't see it, Antoinette.
And again, the number 3 for you, because you've got the family tree coming up the middle. You've got a family member there and a family member there. But also remember that sometimes family can be friends. It doesn't have to be direct here. For me, Lisa, I think you have got a lot of energies that a lot of people that have passed over. Now, because there's too many coming through, I'm not getting a face or man or woman or whatever they are.
I know, mate.
But I don't know what this thing is. To me, this one, she's more of an elderly lady. My nan used to wear scarves all the time round her head. So I'm not sure whether you can relate to this one. There's like a scarf round her neck, but then there's something on her chest. But it's like she's holding something with the handle, but it's got like a round silver. It's like but it seems bigger than a spoon, if that makes sense. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's like a handle that goes down. And then here, there's like something round at the end of it. So I'm not sure what that comes into or where that'll fit in for you, my lovely. But yeah, take that chance and take that dive. But yes. So. John, have you eaten your
I've had one bag of them. I had one bag of them Christmas Day.
He has eaten his chocolate nibbles.
I've had one bag.
One bag, yes, one bag, but other bags in kitchen ready to be eaten. And I've not had my Turkish delights yet, though, Gillian. Evening, Scots. Evening, Stuart. Hope you're well. But yes, I've not had my turn. I am confused too. What do you mean your turn, Joanne? Have I missed you out? What?
Did you see my message? I ain't seen any messages. I don't even know what everyone's on about. I'm going to cry.
Are you going to cry?
Yeah, because everyone put, did you like my message? Oh, John's face is cracking me up. Have I done that? I'm just confused. It's my confused face. I've no idea. What are you doing here?
Tyler.
Yeah, you had Tyler up before.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think I put Tyler up. I thought I put somebody else up.
No, you put Tyler up.
I think your bitch witch wants to go out, love.
Well, go out then when we finish live. Wait till we finish live, though.
What? Turkish Delights? Yes, Turkish Delights. For you, my lovely Tyler, I've got the Star card. So now this card to me is a very spiritual card in itself. And I'm not sure whether you're aware of that in yourself, Tyler, but there's definitely quite a lot of there's earth's energy mixed in with this one, and there's also you've got earth, you've got the fire with the sun, you've got the wings of the bird. So to me, this is like a very spiritual card all the way around. But for me, you've got to release the negative energies, and it's like you've got to pour the negative away from you and like start bringing in the positive. Dip your toes in very carefully though, Tyler, before you like jump into something that you're not 100% sure about. You've got one toe paddling, and this is just telling you that you do need to paddle that foot. Don't jump head first into making a big decision, because you need to make sure that it's the right decision for you.
The Buddha figure, Gillian, is on the altar.
The water's very calm around you, though, Tyler.
I'll take a
So
picture
it's
and send
time
it
to,
you.
I think this card's more time to do some reflection on yourself as well, and sort out in your head where you want to be, because it's like a new beginning for you. Once you can release all that negative energy and bring all that positive energy in around you, things are going to start changing for you on a positive note. But all that you've got to remember, that's got to be done within ourselves as well. I'm not sure what the color yellow has a meaning for you, and also I'm not sure if there's an issue with your ankles. One ankle I think in particular, there's like crosses around the ankle, so I'm not sure whether there's something going off with bottom of one of your legs. There is two people in spirit, but I can't tell who they are or where they're from. I do feel that these two, though, are a long time ago, and I'm just seeing the whites of the faces in corner. So I know they are watching you. And there's also a white swan that's coming in around your feet as well. So that's what you need to look for as well, my lovely. The swan is actually, for me, it's a strong symbol.
There you go, Gillian.
What you done? Took a picture of your Buddha.
There.
It's Buddha. She's lovely. She's beautiful, though. Rachel Allen, I am an ignoramus. I don't like proper Turkish delight, but I can stuff a whole box of chocolate-covered jelly type of Turkish delight brilliantly crafted by Roundtree. Oh, there's no wrong with Turkish delight. I know it can be a bit perfumey, but just think at calories you save it. Do you know? Joyce, my lovely. Joyce, for you, my sweets, we've got the Ace of Swords. So again, for me, the Ace of Swords, because it's the ace, it's the beginning of the pack. So for me, there is a new beginning coming up, but it's opening up behind you. So you've got to turn towards it and not away from it. I know that there is health issues going off because I can see that, and I'm also seeing red dots. So I'm not sure whether there's.
We've seen red dots the other night.
I will see more than red dots the other night. I'm not sure whether the red dots are like something to do with blood work or something like that, Joyce. But I can see them like all over. Again, you've got no feet, so I know you're struggling with your legs at the minute. You do need to start taking it easy, though, and start looking after yourself more, my lovely. And if it means using different aids to, or somebody needs to start looking at using different aids to help them get around, because I can see that there's a definite bend within the back area as well. But this new opening is going to be amazing. You've just got to turn and start looking. And we have to look for things because we don't get anything. But that opening is massive for a new start, my lovely. And it's one that you're not going to miss. You just need to let go of the branch and be like sucked through the vortex kind of thing, Joyce. I'm not sure what. See, there's something. It's showing me the number 6, but then you've got the 3 coming off. So I don't know if it's 63 or 6 and 3. But them numbers, either 6 and 3 have got to mean something to you, or the number 63, my lovely, because that's what's coming in. So that's what I've got for you, Joyce. Evening, No Limit. Hope you're well.
I'll leave Diana's up for now.
Diana?
Well,
you're going to put Amanda, you're going to put Yo-Yo up,
and
to
then
take us off.
Well, I'll leave Diana's up because Diana's
Chainsaw full, Christmas cake and coffee, just the right thing to end my night off with. Oh, Sheila. I might have a Bailey's in my coffee in a bit. I've slept all day, so I don't think I'm going to thingy all night. 63 is a good year. Bev were born then.
You're not going to be thinking all night. I can tell you that now.
What?
I don't know.
Awake all night.
Yeah, you'll be awake.
I'll be awake all night.
You'll not be thinking all night.
No, but a thingying means awake, doesn't it? Diana, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Ace of Wands card. So again, the lower numbers, something new is about to happen. For you, though, I think for what this card's showing me is you need to sit down and reflect. It's more sit down and reflect on things before moving forward, because so many good things will have happened along. Maybe we saw so many things that aren't so nice, but it's just finding that comfort, finding that space on your own. The owl for me is significant just because for me, we've got spiritual animal guides and things like that. So the owl to me is significant in that way. Now, an owl's the creature that don't miss a trick because its eyes are all over. So for me, this is more of a comfort blanket. So I'm not sure whether this would mean to you somebody in spirit side for you. That would have been your comfort blanket, that would have seen everything that was going off, like a wise person. So it's like keep talking to that person, because even though they're not here on this plane, they are still definitely around us and and I believe that they can still definitely hear us and talk to us. Talking to us might come in many shapes and forms of seeing things. It could be birds, it could be penny from heaven, it could be a bunch of different things that you see. Because if they can't physically talk to us, they will give signs that they're still around us. But for me, sit back and take heed from the wise owl. So don't go rushing into something new without thinking it through clearly, Diana, my lovely. Thank you to Laura and you too, Yo-Yo, and all ETA. Kahula in coffee. Do you know I hadn't had Kahula for ages, Sheila? But I've got to admit, I do like. Did we drink all Kahula? Did we have Kahula?
Yeah, it's that coffee flavoured liqueur.
I really like that. I never used to like Kahula at all.
And then we discovered a cocktail that you like that and got it in, so then you couldn't.
And then I couldn't stop drinking it. Then after that, because it was just perfect. Laura Dixon, please. Can you put me Laura up?
Laura.
Bottom, just above Bev. Karen was the owl, my sister. We called her Owl Eyes. She had beautiful big eyes. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh, bless Diana. For you, my lovely lady, we have got the 9 of Swords. I don't know what's around you at the minute, Laura, but you're definitely holding yourself back. But it's not like you're afraid of it, but it's like you are afraid of it. There must be something new that's changing around you that you're quite unsure of. Now, Laura, again for you, I'm not sure whether you can do what I do or whether you've got another empathy kind of gift or something along them lines, Laura. Only because I can see the witch's hat. Now, that don't mean to say you're a witch, my lovely, but it's more of a spiritual symbol is what I take that witch's hat for. And there's definitely spirit communication trying to come in at the top of the card. Maybe not coming in the right way as they should, but it might be just how this person is trying to get your attention. And it's like, I don't know whether it's like, it's there, but you just don't want to acknowledge it for whatever reason, because it's like you're in thought, but it's like you're turning your back on this energy. Whereas though, if you're spiritual, on any spiritual level, we turn towards to help, if you know what I mean. So I'm not sure what's quite going on there, or whether this is a new path that you're sensing or evolving into, where spirit is connecting to you and it's not done before. I'm not sure who this connects to the person that would be in spirit. There's something wrong with one of their eyes, and I'm not sure whether there was a blindness. But again, for me, it affected half the face, but it affected one eye really badly. The other eye is quite dark, but one eye, it's like there's no sight in there whatsoever. So I'm not sure where that person would link into you. But there is definitely spirits calling out to you. There's a lady holding her arms out to you. And this lady, to me, I'm not sure whether blonde, light or fair hair comes in, but it's like she's got a hat on with a pom-pom. And I'm not sure what that hat symbols. But to me, the energies are really trying to connect to you, and I'm not sure whether this is a path you wanted to go down, Laura. It's a fucking squeaky toy. I know who that is. No worries, Laura, my lovely. As long as you can take it, then that's okay. There are plenty of guides on YouTube. Sweet. Start with grounding yourself and working with your chakras. Good one, Charles. Yeah, for anybody that's wanting to...
Laura was saying she needs to been told that she's an empath and she needs to try working with third eye more, opening the third eye more.
Right. So if you're wanting to work with your third eye, like Chelsea says, start with looking for grounding meditations so you can ground yourself. Then would it be your chakras cleansing and aligning your balances with your chakras?
And then look at some meditations to do with third eye.
Yeah, and then start building it up from there. Only push yourself.
It's not something that is going to just happen overnight. It's something.
How long's it took you?
God, no, years.
It took Tazante. It took John years, and it's only been since.
I mean, a few months, hasn't it?
Yeah, couple of months that he's
opening up more.
His third eye is opening up more, and he's starting to get that information coming in. How do you see it then? How do you see that information when it comes? Do you get the image of what's in your head?
I don't see it very well at the minute. I do see things. I see pictures, but they just flashes. But mostly either sense it or just know it.
Yeah. But you find out the more you do work with that, but obviously when you're working with your chakras anyway, and especially your third eye, your crown chakra, your throat, your heart, all of them, you've got to keep them in balance, because it can affect your mood type things if you're out of sync, Laura. I think Fifi's enjoying. She is, Gillian. She's doing me head in with it. I'm going to go and buy her some more, though, because she loves them. I have random faces that pop into my mind. So it is happening, Laura. It's just knowing how to protect and work with energies. I mean, I personally, I use some sage. I use dragon's blood. What else do we use?
Eyebright, vervain, herbs.
What's the wooden ones? Palo
Santo.
Yeah. We use all different herbs, especially when I'm working to open up with spirits and things like that. It's you've got to. Don't know. That's working with Spirit John. You're opening up. He's been doing it for a while, Simon.
I've been actually meditating and working on it for years now.
But it's only just started.
It's only just starting to happen, and it's not all time. And
in fact, weren't first place, not one at first places, but when we went to that house with Chelsea and Stuart and them kids come, and you said that there were an old man and an old woman. Then afterwards, we found photos, didn't we? Actually, them young kids that come in found one at photos, because one were laid face down in fireplace, and that was first time I think it were that John actually used his senses when we were writing that investigation, because it must have been really strong in that place. For those members of ETA, for members, I am going over to the members area after this, and we're going to be doing some pendulum work and tarot reading. So if I'm ignoring you on here, it's only because I know I can get to you for definite on members
Chelsea
area.
come on, but she doesn't know sign language.
Do you know? It is Diana. It is the Palo Santo is beautiful. So yeah. How come Diana's in green on support, isn't it, on YouTube? 10 of Cups for you, Donna. So to me, family must have a strong meaning for you. I do think that there is a loved one in spirit, but I think this person would have been close to you and somebody else. So say it's you and your partner, or it could be you and a friend, you and a sibling, because there's two of you attached to tree, one on either side. I'm not going to say you've always been close, or you could have always been close, but I do think at times distance has come between you, whether for work or something like that. But the closeness you two got is quite like a family feeling. But there is a spirit in between you both. And again, I do think that this is a younger person's energy also. And I do think that there were a lot of love. So I don't know whether it were like the three of you were friends, or
there's
definitely something
either on the
there.
Facebook page or in chat now on Facebook. There should be a green shield at the bottom. If you click on that green shield and then click become a supporter, I think it says, or if you go onto main page, you click become a supporter, then you go through that, and then it adds you to a group, and in that group there's a link to another page that you have to join. But once we've seen, we'll send you a link anyway.
With the person who's in spirit, though, Donna, there's a fox. There's like a fox animal attached to her. So I'm not sure what this fox represents. Foxes to me are mystical creatures. They're lovely. So to me, I'm not sure where, like I said, where this fox would fit in, or whether foxy is a symbol for all three of you. You've definitely got those family energy and spirits around you that are looking over you, that are watching you and listening to you all the time. Lot of love coming down from family. But there's also been on both sides for you two,
okay, Diana,
for these two, and I'm basing it more on a friends, because it's like you've both gone and achieved different things, but that the closeness has always been there, if that makes sense to you, Donna. But it's like you've achieved so many stuff, but that friendship's going to last forever, if that makes sense, Donna, to you. Evening, Niche. Is it Nisha? Nisha. I do apologise if I haven't said I've mispronounced your name, Nisha. Evening, Teresa. Hope you're well. Night, Diana, my lovely. But yeah, so
you got what else to say?
No,
That's it's very unusual for you.
It is very unusual. I'm gonna have a sip of my cup of tea. My throat's getting a bit dry.
The iced tea now.
I know it will. Hey everyone, not being very chatty. Oh, Gillian, you'll just stay where you are, my lovely. It's iced tea. God, that burn. It's okay. Iced tea. No, I don't mean burn. When I'm swallowing, it like burned. Evening Dawn. But yeah, that's iced tea. Yeah. Thank you for the reading. Spot on as always. Oh, bless Donna. Thank you, my lovely. Can you tell me if I will ever have kids of my own? Unfortunately, Jeannie, I can't. That's not something that anybody could tell you, my sweet pea. All I can say is I will send out healing to you, and it's not a prayer that I do, but it's like I send my energies out to you. But just keep going strong, Jeannie, because strange things in life happen constantly all the time. And just keep that positivity energy coming round you, my lovely. But like I say, if you're going for a reading off anybody, that's not any. If somebody does give you a reading on that one, take it with a pinch of salt, my lovely.
See you later,
because, take care, Antoinette. Take it with a pinch of salt, my lovely lady, because there's no predictions on that. I know sometimes you can have your palms read.
Nobody's future's written in stone.
It isn't. This is the thing. So it's like I once went for my palm read, and according to my palm reader, I think I was something like about 5 kids, and I had 5. I've got 3. So that were like on mine. My lifeline was a short expansion.
If Lindsay had any more children, you'd know, because the star would appear in East.
But yeah, it's yeah. So please just be careful when you go for readings. That again, try not to give any information, just yes and no answers. You have to be careful, because sometimes they're clever and they get you talking first, and it'll be like, oh, as things, or do you want a cup of tea? And while they're making a cup of tea, no, but do you know, there's ways and means on how people work. This is why when I do a reading for somebody, I ask for a number. When people book in for readings, obviously, because I do paid readings, but when people ask for a full reading, all I ask of them is a number, and that number has to link to them either for a birthday, an age, house number, a part of your car, thingy plate, reg plate, could be a shop door number for whatever, could be class that your kids go to school in, or I only ask for the number because it's that energy number that I work from to do your readings, so I don't ask for any information prior. This is why I like doing it on here, because a lot of people that come in, I don't know.
No, don't mind if you change your number.
So, no, you can change your number on every. Better to change your number on every reading, because then obviously there's different readings, different numbers of gear, not give you a different reading, but a different number could give you, like, say if you gave me one number at first time, Bev, and say you give me number 4 at first time, that reading might have been attached to a work related kind of issue. That way you might give me the number 10 next time, and it might relay more to the love life and the family life. You might give me number 108, and that might relate more to money side. It just depends on what energies come from that card, from your number into these cards on the turn of the cards, if that makes sense. Will I be able to get pregnant?
You.
Thanks. See you to Germany again, Deborah. And I don't mean this to sound rude or evening, Flora, or anything, but it's just nothing that nobody can predict. Cards can't predict that, and a medium can't. So it's just a waste of thingy like that. Rachel.
Oh,
you have to go back to the bottom, don't you? Because she's there, Rachel George. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I know, because I've got to go on to the members.
I can go to sleep then.
No, you can't. Just because I'm doing pendulum work don't mean to say you can go to sleep, mate.
Don't look at me like
that. Ace of Pentacles for you, my lovely. So on a spiritual level, I'd say that I do believe that you are quite a spiritual person, Rachel.
I went to see one and did what you said. Yes and no, simple answers, and was told I'm hard to read.
Yeah, which is rubbish, Amanda. To me, that's rubbish because nobody's hard to read. You might, when I do reading, some might be shorter than others, but that's because one card can't really give you a lot of reading. But that's just an excuse that for me that they don't want to read for you, my lovely. So I apologise for that, but it's true. Just do yes and no because they're not reading anything from you, so they can't. Even if they say your grandma, they're not getting feedback. You're giving feedback after the reading, not before. So yeah, Rachel, for you, I do think you're quite a spiritual person, and I think you're going to grow into your spirituality because you're growing along the tree. So if you're not already on that, then yes. You do tend to hold all your eggs in one basket though, Rachel. So a career change for you, I would say you'd feel would be maybe a bigger deal than just getting a new job. For me on this one, you're playing the trumpet, and the trumpet's playing positive music. Let go of whatever you did in the past. That job you had learnt you things and learnt you some good things about yourself and about the work that you did. And obviously some of that you will take forward into your new job, but this new job is like a brand new start for you. So it's like not a brand new start, but it's like I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's an exciting time, so embrace the excitement. For me, everything looks good with the job. And again, it's not. I'm not going to say that this one's going to last forever, Rachel. There might maybe other jobs and other opportunities that are going to come from this one or from going on to something else. But keep yourself grounded at all time. Again, keep that positive energy around you. You need to be surrounded by positive energy. Negative energy or negative people don't do well around you, Rachel. Their energy is just not good for yours. So you need to keep that positive. But the minute you're playing the trumpet, so the decision you've made has been the right decision for you at this time, my lovely lady. But I do see that the new job that you're taking or the new career path that you're taking is also going to lead you on to another path also. So I'm not sure what you've changed in career, but there will be another path that you'll be well, there'll be a few. I don't think this is like this isn't like a one-end job. I think there's going to be other possibilities leading off from this one for you to do. But yeah, start letting them eggs out at basket. Start taking them risks, Rachel, and everything will work out fine, my lovely. So I am going to call it here, and I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. We have had a little bit of a chit chat. We have done more tarots than a chit chat, but yeah. I just want to say a big thank you for joining us. We will be, I know I laughed as well, but I used to go to one and she was fantastic. Sadly, she passed away. She was so straight with it. My friend Onway said to me, she'll have to prove before I believe. And we got there. She let me stop my friend and said, I don't have to prove nothing to you, love. You believe for yourself. Wow. Thank you. I am spiritual. Yes, I am pagan. You can tell that with your card. Ace of Pentacles came out this morning when I opened the deck as well. Eggs in one basket is definitely who I am. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Negative really dangerous or mental. Yep, not good for me. All the new career path is risk. Is a risk from politics. I'm a counsellor now. To something very different. Well, you're on right path, Rachel, my lovely lady. Definitely on right path. Like I said, you can see yourself in your card, and you can see your symbol in top corner, my sweets. So yeah, but yeah. Thank you, everybody that I've read for, and thank you for watching. We are going to be live tomorrow now, out on investigation. Myself, John, I think Stuart's joining us. I'm not sure whether Chelsea and Mom are going to be up for coming out yet. So yeah, we'll see how Chelsea's voice goes. She can still come out, she just can't speak. That'll be good. It'll be like heaven for John, because he's got two winners at him. So, right, we shall see you over on our members area in about 5 minutes. So take care, everybody. Love you loads.
Thanks,
and see you soon.
Bye.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hold on. Well, end it now.
It's got to end it now, look.